Gives it to Hastings as he tries the left side. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he pushes the ball up near the 35-yard line. Nice little gain there for DeMarco Hastings. DeMarco's play has been limited somewhat by a toe injury last week. He looks pretty good right now as the ball's going to be spotted at the 33. Lebanon with a third down and about 6 to go for the first. Oakland celebrating senior night here at Freedom Field. Shotgun set, receivers left and right. Fake it. Maynard's going to keep it. He gets across the 35. Gained about 1 and no more. Play fake to Hastings, and Maynard kept it on the quarterback keeper, and the punt team will once again return to the field. Fairchild is a gunner on the far side. Crudup on the near side. Maynard in punt formation. Snap, kick is away. Webster takes it and is immediately brought down. Crudup with the tackle. Initial contact by Jacob Maynard. 31 yards on the kick, 2 yards on the return, but Oakland has picked up some valuable field position. The Patriots will scrimmage at their own 36-yard line.
Well, we're calling on the defense again here. We're unable to move the football, and we're putting the defense back on the field, so we need to change field position somehow right now.
Shaler under center and drops the snap.
That helps.
He was trying to make the toss pitch to Precious Valentine, and he lost the handle on the football. Loss of about 2 on the play. Ball's going to be spotted at the 34. Just trying to run the toss sweep to the left, and Shaler just dropped the handle on the football.
Well, the defensive stop right here on this series would be awful big. We need to get hold of the ball, change the field position, and get a little momentum going and back in our way.
Slot left set for the Patriots. To give us to the fullback, Bass, who's met by the middle of the Lebanon front. Cannon is in there along with Lattimore. Carruthers also on the stop for the Blue Devils. They've had trouble running it and have had absolutely no trouble throwing it.
Well, I look for a rollout this time, rollout pass and trying to flood a zone, but we've got to buckle down on some receivers right here and try to stop these flood patterns on the rollout passes.
Jordan Stafford is in the game at a strong safety for Lebanon. Jordan Stafford, the sophomore. The Patriots go to their wing look. Double wing with a slot receiver. Send Valentine in motion. Play fake. Shaler wants to throw on the drag, and Calderon Williams is there and really gives the receiver a pop. B.J. Nelson was the intended receiver, one of the slot backs. They tried to run him on a curl route. Calderon Williams came up and nailed him in the back, incomplete. So the defense for Lebanon has come up with a stop.
Calderon doing a good job of breaking on the football right there, Tommy. Passed a little bit high, but he was there for the coverage.
Oakland goes with the wide punt formation. Now they shift. Shaler will kick it, and that was almost blocked. Get away from it, and it's going to hit and roll. Good effort by Jacob Maynard, diving through the air.
It was touched.
Was it?
Yes, I saw the referee signifying that it had been touched. That way he did not get flagged for running into the kicker.
29 yards on that punt that was partially blocked by Jacob Maynard. It rolls dead at the Lebanon. Let's see, that's the 33-yard line. 3 minutes, 57 seconds to go, and the Blue Devils get in the I. I formation. Maynard gives it to Benford, and nothing happening. Trying to hit Benford on the quick opener inside.
On the play by number 40, Richard Nelson. 44, Michael McGowan.
And on the tackle, McGowan,
second down and 10.
Senior linebacker for Oakland. The stick moved. It did not move. No gain on the play. Crudup will flank wide right, Hollingsworth wide left. Blue Devils go back in the shotgun. Maynard with Maynard and Hastings flanking him. Give it to Hastings off the left side. He's caught at the line of scrimmage by Oakland's Austin Murray, a sophomore defensive lineman who just got a handful of him and spun him around and slowed his progress, but not after he picked up about 4 yards.
Had a little crease, but it closed pretty quick there, Tommy. He just had nowhere to go. I mean, it had a small opening, but it did close up fast.
Again, 3rd down and about 6, maybe a short 7. Lebanon in a slot. No, they're not, in the shotgun. Maynard fakes it. Gives it on the pitch to Jacob Maynard. He's got the 1st down. Lebanon came on the option look, faked it inside to Hastings. Matthew Maynard took off and pitched it to Jacob for 1st down yardage.
That's a good look on that option.
11 yards on that play. That's the first time we've seen the option look tonight, and it was very effective.
Well, they went with the split backfield like I was talking about before. Had the man on the right side. He faked the handoff up the middle. Did a good job of taking it straight toward the defensive end. When he feels the defensive end hitting him, pitches it to the trailing tailback. Made a good game.
Blankenship will snap it to Maynard. It gets through Maynard. He's running, looks to throw, throws a jump pass, and it came out of his hand, and they're calling that an incomplete pass. Maynard looked like he was trying to throw it away, and it slipped out of his hand. Joe Ferguson there on the spot, the official, calls that an incomplete forward pass.
That's a good call. I mean, he went for the jump pass trying to get it over, and as his arm was moving forward, comes loose. So, that's the right call. We kind of dodged the bullet right there. He did a good job of avoiding the sack of about 15 yards.
So we go back in the I formation, looking at a 2nd down and 10. Throws the slant over here to Crudup, and it is knocked down. Jumping in the air to knock the football down was Richard Nelson, who lines up at defensive end. They had the secondary playing off of Crudup about 7 yards. Maynard tried to hit him on a quick slant, and Nelson got some elevation and got his hand on it and knocked it down. 3rd and 10. Lebanon out to the 47-yard line, trying to make something happen here on 3rd down. Back in the gun, one back with him in the backfield. Maynard rolls left, looks for a receiver, tucks it, he's going to run. Maynard, he's knocked out of bounds as he crosses the 50-yard line and crosses the 45.
He's mighty close. Be a little shy, but
out in the middle of the field, rolling left. Maynard got out of bounds, was shoved out of bounds, in fact, and it's going to be 4th down on the 44-yard line.
I doubt you're going to see us kick this ball right now. We need to move the football.
Lebanon will sprint to the line of scrimmage. Maynard under center. Gives it to Hastings off the right side, and he's got the 1st down yardage. In that situation, you've got to make sure you're set. They sprinted to the line of scrimmage, shifted to an overset on the right side, and gave it to Hastings going right.
Gave them no time to adjust, Tommy. They sprinted to the line of scrimmage, like you said, and when they overloaded it, Oakland did not have time to adjust before they snapped the ball and picked up the 1st down. Good job.
And the trick when you do that shift is make sure you're set for a second, then run the football.
That's right.
Lebanon with a 1st down inside the Oakland 40. They give us to Hastings off left side. He makes a man miss at the line of scrimmage and roots that thing out to about the 35. A tough run of about 4 yards, perhaps 5, to Marco Hastings. Over 600 yards on the season and has missed, all told, about a game and a half.
Yeah.
Ball is squarely on the 35-yard line. 1 minute to go in the first period. Lebanon trails Oakland 7-0. It's senior night here at Freedom Field. 2nd down. Maynard fakes it to the tailback and is going to roll right. He's being chased. Flips it over here to Benford. Nice catch on the sideline. Benford, a good little receiver out of the backfield. He's going to be short of the first, but gets it down close.
I tell you, though, Tommy, he did a good job right there. Maynard doing a very good job of getting outside the tackle. He had pursuit from behind right there, avoiding the sack and being able to dump it off there to Benford to pick up, 3 or 4 or 5 yards instead of being dragged down behind the line of scrimmage.
Lebanon's got to go about 2 for the first. The give is to Hastings off left side, and he's got first down yardage and was tripped, or he could have had a lot more. He's down to inside the 20-yard line. DeMarco Hastings on the burst. Well, they back him up a little bit to where his knee went down. He's going to be shy of the 20, but still, first down yardage for DeMarco Hastings. Terry, do we have a trend yet with DeMarco?
Tommy, 8 carries, 39 yards, almost 5 yards a carry by Hastings here in the first quarter.
First down, Lebanon on the 21 of Oakland. Blue Devils in the eye. The give is to Hastings off the right side. He made a man miss. He dances outside. Nice run, and he's going to be brought down on around the 10-yard line. Bobby's making that first guy in the backfield miss, and then he gets it up into the second level.
Gives you that limp leg right there, too, when you're going after him straight on. We have really seen him evolve as a running back in the last 2 or 3 years.
First down yardage for DeMarco Hastings. The ball's going to be spotted at the 9. Lebanon's going to try to get a playoff before the end of the first quarter. The give is deep, and that ball is loose on the ground. It got knocked loose. Bad mesh, and Oakland has recovered it. Oakland with the recovery. Austin Murray, the sophomore, breaks through and makes the play. The handoff was going deep to Hastings, and Murray was trailing Maynard as he takes the ball deep. He never saw it, and as he hands the ball back to Hastings, there's a pile up right there.
He hit his arm as he was extending the ball out to make the handoff. When that happened, Hastings had no chance of getting the ball. It never got to him, to be honest with you. It was an excellent play by Oakland on defense to make that hit.
The Patriots dodge a bullet. They've got one play before the end of the period. They've got it 1st and 10 at their own 18. They fake it inside on the slice trap. No, they give it to Nelson on the slice trap, and it goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. So Oakland will run it for no gain on first down. That's the end of the first quarter. Lebanon trails the Patriots by a score of 7-0. We are at Freedom Field. We'll take a 60-second break. This is the Blue Devil Football Network.
Pick up the Saturday Morning Post at any of our 40
famous Oakland dogs. Get down and fill up at the fine selection of merchandise. Also, if you are a super patriot and have not picked up your monogram,
will huddle for their first play of the second period. Lattimore lines up over the nose, and now he shifts to a tackle. Oliver and Lattimore, your inside tackles. Shaler sends a man in motion and tosses it to Valentine on the sweep of right end. He is stacked up and kept in bounds. Blue Devils stringing it out. Fairchild was there. Kapliner helped stack that thing up and cross with contact from the middle linebacker position. Good flow to the football, Bob Lee.
Doing a good job stringing it out to the sideline, and it was just, that was precious with getting there to the ball.
Gain of a couple. I just got it. They get it out to almost the 20. Second down and long. About 7 for the Patriots. They send a slot left. Fake it. Shaler wants to throw. He throws to his short man, and it's incomplete. On the coverage was Adrian Woods. Trying to filter out in the flat was the slot man, Richard Nelson. The throw was low, and Adrian was right there.
Good coverage there, step for step for him. Did a good job breaking on the ball. Did a good job of converging on it, and good coverage.
Bryce Arnold also in there for Lebanon. Oakland